I really like that you brought this up because they are really taking off, the U2F keys and YubiKeys. They're somewhat cheap. You can get them for $20 on Amazon, so it doesn't have to be a big deal in terms of supplying your whole organization with them. And a lot of websites and apps do support YubiKeys for multi-factor authentication. GitHub, Microsoft Azure AD, and Comet as well, just off the top of my head.
If someone's not familiar with the concept, do you mind kind of just, if I'm an end user and I don't know what that is, can you give me just a brief overview?
I think Sarah explained it quite well, but basically my impression of YubiKey is a small device that you plug into a USB slot with a single push button on it, and it provides that second factor of authentication, the three main concepts of secure logins being, something something you have, and something you are. And a password is something that you know, but if someone else knows it, then it's no longer a good security factor. So that second factor of something that you have, and whether in this case it's a physical USB device, or if Sarah mentioned, a phone app, that's something that you have, and it provides an independent authentication mechanism that helps lock that system down.
Yeah, really important. Is it also important to, if you have one that you're plugging into your computer, it's a physical device that's maybe not your phone, that you keep, if I'm missing my phone, I notice right away, right? I use that all the time, but if I'm missing a little key, I'm a little bit forgetful. I put things places. Is it important to have a second copy, and how does that work?
Definitely recovery for two-factor is a really interesting point, because we want two-factor to be an important security line of defense. But if you lose your two-factor device, then you're coming to your IT administrator or to your app vendor and saying, hey, sorry, I've lost my two-factor. Can I still reset my password? And as an application developer, it's really difficult to distinguish that request from someone who's just got a leaked password and is actually trying to break into the account. So having a recovery factor is really important. Having, I don't want to say security questions, but just basically any other kind of out-of-band validation that you are who you are, that, in the last resort you can use. But yeah, having two YubiKeys is actually a really common thing. You to keep one on your keychain and another one back at your house, so that if one is lost, then you've got a fallback.